everyone, welcome back to Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, and we are continuing on with a Justice for All game. We are on episode 4, and we are going to do the part 1-2 investigation of the Farewell My Turnabout. Last time, let's go ahead and get this loaded. We were here for a murder. We didn't see the murder or anything like that happening, but apparently the Nickel Samurai killed the Jamming Ninja. That's what's said. So let's go ahead and continue on. Oh, and also Maya got captured. So I mean that's something very important. And the person said that if we want her back, if we want to save her, we have to get a complete acquittal in 1 day, which could be very, very hard. So let's go ahead and get into it. March 21st, 11:34 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Ungard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. To be fair, we don't know exactly for sure that he didn't do it. So now that, what should we do? Well, the trial's tomorrow, and we're only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ungard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Correct. Okay then, let's start looking. For some reason my brain has started to rot, and then let's start cooking, I thought it said. Okay. So what to do? Since there were no psych locks, then that means we can trust Mr. Ungard to be innocent. Yes. I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then? Well, if he was the real killer, then we'd be trying to get a killer to go scot-free, which wouldn't be great. Okay, any ideas? Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? Oh, Phoenix. Oh, you sweet summer child. Do you not understand? Even Pearls understands. I mean, she and I don't have anything special go. What? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were. I've been mistaken all this time? No way. Ah, she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes me and Maya are. Maybe I should have just left it alone. Yeah, she looks so down. Look at her. Mr. Nick, stop. Don't hide your true feelings from me. She slapped me. Oh. Yeah, let's just forget about that. Let's move back to the hotel lobby. Or, well, let's go to the detention center. Ah, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. I guess we'll go over it again. You told me about the activities last night. After I got my award, I took a break, went back to my room. I was in the Nickel Samurai costume, and I was alone the entire time, yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show, I told you, dude, I have an idea about any press conference. Anyways, when I was leaving my room, I noticed noisy Mr. Kurita, okay, was already dead at the time. That's what I gathered from my manager. And then the detective Gumshoe showed up. Okay. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. Okay, the victim. That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Oh, so you didn't have anything bad against Swan? Man with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. He was trying to make a Jamming Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail. It might have been fine. It might have been fine. Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? I took the Grand Prix by storm. But that's no reason to kill a guy. Okay. So that's all we got there. Let's move back to the hotel. I'm guessing Old Bag is probably still here. Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you. What's going on here? Well, I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? Yeah, that's true. It's a bad rerun. another Steel Samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely... you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Of course you are. You're always fans of the people that die. Why, oh well. Do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's starting to seem like that. It's starting to seem like that. It's always been that way. Ever since I was a girl. The school hamster was fine until... Queen Reaper? Oh. Oh, she's got a lot of death around her. Don't push me, boy. Oh, Mr. Nick. I, couldn't hear anything she said. Everything, sorry. Because she was talking too fast. Same, Pearl. Same. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Okay, let's talk. The victim. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. Only recently did I finally find a star to make my heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyways. Huh? What woman? Exactly, you didn't mention a woman. That irritating backwater girl with a fro and the horrible country accent? Oh, Lotta. I mean, what is the manners of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maid, I was so beautiful. Oh, she's talking fast again. Pearls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Yeah. Thank you very much. Hey! Are you paying attention? Young'uns eat today. Okay, then what happened? I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. For what? The show, of course! Well, the press conference afterwards. Ah, cue the mysterious music. Anyways, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But... if you're talking about what I saw, that's a different... I saw it clear as day. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. What did you witness? The most important moment? You don't mean... oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child! When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids these days. Come on. Please, please tell me. Well, what do you see? Oh, she's got psychic locks on. She got 4 locks? The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then what murder isn't? Please don't stray into another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. A present? Okay, let's look around. Maybe some food? Maybe a drink? Looks like the investigation is in full swing. Hotel staff and police are running around with a bunch of headless chickens. Wonder if we can do any investigation of our own. Gotta roll up our sleeves and try again. Yep, just try. Ooh, I wonder... would she want lobster? Maybe... oh. I don't think there's anything she wants here. Okay, let's back up. Let's go to the hallway. We could get our flowers here. We could steal some of the flowers. Maybe. Oh, hey, you're here. I've been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella. The thief's showing his face. What? Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him a death penalty. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right? Look here and there and up and down the mountain up in here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it here back to me? You hear? Back what? My camera. Camera. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. $700? Oh. Your camera. Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always comes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, looky here. Here you are. Yeah, I'm here, faced with a lot of trouble. Ha! Ha! Okay. Huh? Okay, let's talk. Camera. So you lost your camera? It ain't no ordinary camera. It's $1,600 brand new. Oh, you got a pretty good deal on it then. Ha! Didn't you just say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store, about 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itsy-bitsy scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in his face. He gave me his talking to, and was real mean about it, too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night after the murder happened. Must have been a bit busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. What do you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So she might have some evidence. Okay. So I don't remember. Couldn't get anything for my big scoop. Okay, so we had to look for her very expensive camera. Then what happened? Please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. From before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. I actually was here until around the time Mr. Ungard was arrested. You sure you went to school, city boy? Whatever lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. Big scoop? What is it? Like a murder? I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer in the world. Reckon course, that means I'm always looking for a perfect shot. Oh gosh. Although I was also on the lookout for other stars that were here, so maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Okay, the big scoop. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture of your big scoop, you'd say? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside information, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you were hanging around here? She's got locks too? Oh, there's only two. Okay. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that trade secret, you know. Why does everyone have something to hide? Exactly. We've been stopped, haven't we? Ha ha ha. Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. Glad somewhere around here is happy, Mr. Slaughter, and your eye roll smile. Can I take one of these flowers or toys? Don't touch them. What? Oh. But maybe one of these old bags might like. Maybe not. Can't move anywhere. Oh! We go to the hotel rooms. Good, good, good. Okay, Gateway Hotel, Ungard's hotel room. So this is the Nickel Samurai's room. Where are we? This is our client's room. Maybe I help you with something. May I help you? Oh, are you his like secretary or something? You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You're just saying that he was your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a wording would be his lawyer. Fair. Wow, you must be a detective, right? It's simple deduction, really. The trial's tomorrow, so you came here one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? You're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. I think she's completely right to look for stuff. It's really not time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. Andrews, okay. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. So, she may be a little small in stature, but appearances can be deceiving. She doesn't seem that short. Now the murder. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone's doing that night, correct? Do you have it wrote down in your little book there? Yes, that's correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you would need to ask me. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. After the show ended, you came back to this room. No, I had some small errands to run, of course. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call Mr. Engard. After that, I went to visit Juan Cordia. That's when I found his body. Isn't that it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails, yes. Relation to Engard. So, about you and, stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Engard and I are related, are you? I have no idea how he could chose you as his lawyer. Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? Oh, thank you, Pearl. Thank you. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engard's manager. His manager? Did the victim, Mr. Cordia, have one? No, he did not. Global Studios has a very different policy for Worldwide Studios. Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. This industry is ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to a place like this, honestly. You're wrong. I am doing this for Mystic Maya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you some juice later, alright? Come on. Okay. Let's examine the room. So, a plate. Looks like dishes left over. T-Bone! That's what Global Studios and... Ah, that's right. They had T-Bones there, too. Okay. Giant bone. Something weird about this plate. What's weird about the plate? There's a little bit of green stuff on it. The knife is missing! The knife is missing. I see. There's some samurai looking clothing there. Called a happy. Okay. The staff. Oh, there's nothing there. Plant. Window. Seat. Ah, suitcase. Probably Mr. Engard's suitcase. 3 days worth of clothes in here. Are different from us, aren't they? Okay. Bedroom over there. Really big beds here. There's 2 beds. Do they sleep? Same room. Okay. Let's look at Mr. Cordia's room. Maybe there'll be something there. Teddies! Teddy bears! He really likes his bears. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Juan Cordia's room, Pearls. Mr. Cordia. The victim. Which makes this crime scene too. It's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? No, he hasn't, Gumshoe. Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright, yes. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, alright, pal? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gumshoe. I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep it quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Oh, thank you. Here you go, little missy. You're giving it to me? Thank you. Oh, Pearl looks so cute. Ha, ha, ha. Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. She can't read. Oh, no. Okay. Well, thank you for it anyways. So let's talk. Let's get all the information. Cause of death. Do you know what it was, cause of death? Technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet. But one look at the victim could tell you that, pal. Here's a picture. It's a gold knife, isn't it? It is the knife. It is the knife. There's a knife in his chest. Pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death with a knife that came from the other room. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. Yep, it looks like they were Mr. Enguard's prince pal. Reason for arrest. Why was Enguard arrested? Because he had evidence on him. Looks like the victim, Juan Cordia, really put up a big fight. Oh, I see. There's some broken stuff. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, this button came off. Oh yeah, the button ended up in his pocket, didn't it? But that's not all. There was a witness pal. Who? Oh, Miss Oldbag. So that's what we need to know from her. Okay, that lady, Miss Oldbag. Anyone but her. That's probably one of her psych locks. Prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off. As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Let's try to figure it out. Okay. Let's look around at all of his bears. That's a lot of bears. Alarm clock, collector's edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. This is just his hotel room. This isn't his house, is it? There's even a few in the trash can. Maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. It's hard to bear with all the problems. Growl. Okay. Goodbye. I want to bear with the trauma last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Ooh, fridge. Carrot juice bottle, tomato juice bottle are both empty. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut. There's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Maybe red was his favorite color. Perhaps. Suitcase. Let's look at that. Clothes, dryer, electric shaver, calculator. Do all stores pack so much, Mr. Nick? Maybe. Laptop. It's messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here I've never seen before. Tell me what you're pretty, please. Okay. That's a watch. Wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Don't give me that look. Okay. Oops. For a second there, I forgot we were talking to Pearls, not Maya. Okay. Chips. Ooh, we can slide. Okay. More stuff. The knife. Looks like Mr. Cordia had dinner last night. This bottle is tomato juice. It's correct, tomato juice. The telephone. The broken vase. Oh, cosmetics. Okay. Oh, it is a vase. Okay, flower vase. Yeah, there's flower reserve. Then guitar case. A little beat up, but still usable. No guitar in here. Correct. That's weird. But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was Jimmy Ninja's signature item. That's correct. And the guitar case is wet. But only on the top of the lid. There's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Could be blood. Could be blood, maybe. I don't know. Beautiful wine glass. And there's tomato juice in it. Okay, we already know that. He drinks tomato juice. Ew, I agree with you. Don't really like it that much. Bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where they came from. What seems weird? What do you mean? Everything else is scattered on the floor. That's right. Everything except for that thing. So he knocked all that stuff off and then laid his glass down. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? Okay, bedroom. That's a bed, right? Mr. Nick, it's so soft. No, get off the bed. This is a crime scene, okay? Okay. I think we've looked at everything. Yep, looks like that's everything. I wonder if we can show any of this to Gumshoe. So we got the camera. Why don't we present the camera, see if he knows where it is. Nothing. Let's just present everything. Okay. You looked at this photo. You can't help it. Can't believe this is a scene of a murder. Stabbed with a knife. Guitar case. Oh, that? This is just what I heard, pal, about the Geo Ninja signature item. No, it's the guitar inside, of course. But the guitar is missing. Okay, so we gotta look for that. The wine glass with tomato juice. So you noticed it, pal? The whole crime scene was a mess, but the glass was the only thing untouched. No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it. Oh, Von Karma. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me, too. Wait a minute. Does that mean Miss Von Karma's here in the hotel? Yeah, she's around, man. You're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you here. I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Oh. Oh no, oh no, no, no. It's her. She's calling. What's that beeping? It's a pipe bomb. No. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear the sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened last time. Sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Oh no, she whipped him. Did he fall over? At last you reveal your true nature. Mr. Phoenix Wright. So, you're the type to steal information from pitiful, hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy Mr. Trenchcoat. Oh, Mick Trenchcoat. I don't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. I'm wondering if the Gumshoe likes it. Detective, come over here for a sec. Oh. Oh no. Yow. Huh. I feel better knowing at least you were a man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Huh. Come, Scruffy, the investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, you mean. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Oh, no. Not another person with an honor. Oh, what is this? Autograph? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? If you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. I'll try. I forgot to pick this up. I forgot to pick up the autograph. I know it popped up. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph. Paper's got Mr. Cordy's name written on it, so it's an autograph. Can't read it at all. To be honest, I've seen writing like this before. Special way writing called cursive! To my dearest Wendy. Sloppy, unreadable writing is crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Is it the Wendy old bag? It might be. Okay. Ooh, okay. What? Let's go back into Mr. Onguard's and let's present some stuff to her. See if any of this, like... Have you seen a camera? What about the crime scene photo? No. What about the guitar? Tell me where this guitar is. Come on. Give me something, lady. Nothing? Map? Radio? No. Okay, she doesn't have anything. Oh! You're the one taking care of the arrangements for the press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. Onguard said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I see. Nickel Samurai picture. So yeah, nothing else. Maybe profiles. Ah, Mr. Willpower's all he is, but that's all he is and ever will be. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. Fair. For a second, her face twisted in pain. Okay, what about Lotta? No. I need to find her camera. Okay, Juan Cordia. I knew him. The world is a much smaller place after all. Do you know about the rivalry between him? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. Oh, if either of one of them wasn't so stubborn, maybe no one would have needed to die. Needed? Okay. Asked to become Mr. Onguard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Always saying my manager, right? Yes. Okay. Miss Old Bag. Nothing. Have you been questioned by Von Karma? No. Okay, that's about all we can get from that. Ah, motive for the murder. Good. Do you have any idea? As to why Mr. Cordia was murdered. Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? More locks. More locks. 4 locks! Ah, Miss Andrews. Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Okay, so the manager here has 4 locks. Miss Old Bag has 4 locks, and then Lotta has 2 locks. How about we present some stuff to her? Thief and Rascal, blah blah blah, burglars. Yeah, let's make sure none of this stuff needs to be shown to her. Nope. Crime scene photo? Nope. I don't think she needs to read any of this. Yeah, I don't think she needs any of this. Do you like tomato juice in a wine glass? Apparently not. Okay. Let's move back to the hall. Oh, there's something going on. Good, okay. Oh, Mr. Wright. Powers. Good, okay. How are you? Have you been here this entire time, Powers? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Good, give me more information. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Ba-da-ba-ba. Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed toward kids, sequel to the Steel Samurai. This time, there are 3 Samurai brothers, Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in neo-old Tokyo. Wait. A love what? This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Correct, it seems. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet ×3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love is really big with the office ladies. So, yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? Does she? Does she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Every Sunday. I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. No. They've ruined her. Okay, Jamming Ninja. So what's the Jamming Ninjas TV show called? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jamming Ninja, like the Samurai shows, is geared toward kids. It's a story of a ninja who can scale a wall but became a pop star anyways. A what? He was a really lousy ninja. Couldn't do any ninja things right. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar, you say. And then the final fight in front of his beloved princess. Jamming verse, the Maki 5. Okay, suddenly, our brave hero catches not so jamming cold that night before Battle 3. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Okay, so one is for office ladies, one is for high school girls. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Jamming. The jamming ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about the princess? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. But I can only watch one. Which show should I watch? Exactly. They're all at the same time. I can't believe she's really considering it. Okay, now let's present some stuff to him also. Like camera. Nothing about the camera. Nothing about the map. Nothing about the murder. Guitar. There! Guitar case. It was Juan's. Guessing you've seen this case before. Pretty famous. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony? The wine glass. Nothing. Oh, here. They called so suddenly, me the press conference. He said there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I heard he faxed his request to a conference. Okay. So something about the manager. Ah, the radio, the kidnapping, yes. Do you remember what the person who looked like who gave you this? It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like such a normal old man. Old man, huh? Okay, no other talking points. I guess we can present some stuff to Old Bag here. Oh gosh, her conversation's so long. Camera. Nope. Nothing. What about the crime scene photo? She's a witness, okay? You think that would help something. Nothing there. Then wine glass. Huh. Well. Criminal Affairs Department. There we go. We can talk to Gumshoe here. It doesn't look like Mr. Security. Scruffy Detective is here. Even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. They said something about investigative briefing earlier. We can come back and try again later. Okay. Okay. So now we got that. We can go ahead and move out of here. Oh yeah. We forgot to show some profiles to him. We looked through all of our other stuff, but not profiles. Like the manager. What do you know about the manager? Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. Interested in her? What do you know about her? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her. There's sort of a small rumor going around of her right now. A rumor, you say? If you're interested, I'll be glad to share what I know. We can go over all the other stuff, too. Never thought I'd see her in this place. That's not funny. Okay. Matt's younger than me. Blah, blah, blah. Got his autograph the other day. Feels wrong. Matt didn't kill Juan. Okay. Mr. Cordia. Bowling. Okay. I think that's about all we'll need for them. So now also see the talking points. The gossip on the manager. So you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. You do too. Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like the tabloid Miss Old Bag would read. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to star Miss AA. You can start pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Cordia didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking a certain manager with initials AA. Yeah, Miss Andrews. It's exactly. This is big news. So she was also with Mr. Cordia. Okay. It's the wonderful thing that can happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks happy. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. And let's go ahead and try to unlock the locks. Okay, so her name is Wendy Old Bag, so maybe the autograph was for her, possibly. Alright, I'll be honest with you now. Then please, tell us what you saw. What a waste! And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns. I am a little devil, after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. The autograph, right? That's a Juan's autograph! Yes, it is. And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Old Bag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but it doesn't mean it's you, Wendy. Oh, please give it to me, please. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Oh! Oh! Wow. She must really want this autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Old Bag ready to open up her heart. All for my dear Swan. All of the locks done. Just for one autograph. Well, I guess we didn't need the autograph anyways. It might have been worth a lot since he's dead now, but what you witnessed. I feel bad for you now, huh? I'll tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Oh, no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. Did you tell the police? Well, of course. I thought I would get a gift certificate or 2 out of it. A gift certificate? I've been recruiting again for that part at the trial, you know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're going to get it. I'm going to work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. Why do you want to get people pronounced guilty if they don't deserve it? But Mr. OnGuard hasn't done anything. I don't care about the details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That poor yellow-bellied chicken. Yellow-bellied chicken? Huh? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. Okay, Mr. OnGuard's passed. What did he do to you to make you so angry? You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. What is it? What's a scandal? Oh. I'll tell you about it after we get home, okay? Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Vials and wild temptress mean. Oh, she's talking about the manager. So, Miss Old Bag, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy who shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose. His own manager, but why? I thought lawyers were smart. I was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into the scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Pretty standard definition of scandal to me, right? Why do you know about that, miss? Anyways. Oh! She's one of her biggest fans. She reads the tabloid, right? Always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. Do you have proof that Mr. OnGuard did what you say? Next week's issue is a certain magazine says so. Tabloid. Yep. Does that mean there's something people don't know about yet? Why would Miss Old Bag have information like that? And where did she get it? Did she get the tabloid? Is she the tabloid writer? Hee hee. What if I present that to her? Oh. I guess that doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, I guess we got that now. So, let's go ahead and go talk to Lotta, I guess. I mean, I don't have anything else to do. So the hallway. Let's see if we can get the big scoop out of her. There's only 2 locks, so it should be easy. Lotta, will you please answer the question? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? A scoop, okay. That's not something I can tell you. That's my bread and butter. A tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. Maybe it's about the manager. The scandal? Could it be that you were looking for a break of a huge story? Ah, the scandal, yes. Let's go ahead and show her the tabloid. Who the heck is that? You think us journalists are all a bunch of idiots. You can't fool me. I'm a pro. That's not it. That's not it? What? Okay. Well. Oh, this person. Okay, so I have to show a profile. So I have to show a profile. There we go. That's better. That's better. This woman, she's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with the jamming ninja, his rival. That'd be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Yes. Pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer Man. But you can't just make up any old thing. Gotta back it up. I got newspaper clippings. I got a source. Go back to here. Now we go. Okay. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous. To a mysterious yet beautiful manager, the stars Mrs. A.A. Mr. Cordia didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Ungard's manager, Adrian Andrews, had initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures as proof. The last lock has broke. That one was a little bit harder than old bags, but not terrible. Unlock successful. Okay, big scoop, tell me. You're looking into Cordia and Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I'm going to get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. Well, it's kind of too late now since Cordia's dead. But here is already an article. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? Ain't no proof? People are going to want to see real proof. Oh, so you want pictures. Okay. I'm going to whip up the reader's interest in some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. I already finished writing up a spicy article, you know. The paper I wrote, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself. It was inside the case of my... Oh, it was in your camera case. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. It didn't come to have my treasure disappear on me. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers. I never thought someone would have done steal something from me. Okay, so... Tabloid article that the victim was in the case. Huh. Okay, so we got that. So let's go ahead and move... We've already talked to all of them. Talked to old bag. Guess we go back to the criminal affairs. Maybe... Ah! Something... A new development. Good. Detective Gumshoe said they had investigative briefing. Oh! He's back. Oh, hey. So you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Speak up. Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence, the testimonies are all airtight. But, we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Airtight evidence. What do you mean airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. And both of them are in this photo. It's a knife and maybe the glass? It had to be the glass, right? Oh, and that button there. Okay, yep. Found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants. Ah, so the button and the knife with the fingerprints. Whose are they? Didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's Matt on guards. Okay, airtight testimony. Is it old bag? It's the old security lady. Yeah, I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, I even told her not to open her mouth of hers. But she got an autograph, okay? It was worth it, right? She saw Mr. OnGuard come out of the victim's room. No way. Okay. So, what else? Okay, so we got the airtight. What if we show him a few more of our things we've got since then? So, yeah, we got this since then. So that's new. Back. And present. Why can't I present it? Oh, here. Okay, now I can. Here. We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal. Why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. This goes down far. Okay, suicide? Her name was Impacts. Celeste Impact? Okay, Impacts. She was Juan Cordia's manager, the victim's manager. But that's not all, pal. Miss Impacts and Mr. Adrian Andrews' mentor? Oh, she taught Miss Andrews everything she knew. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? Okay, if I have played any of this Phoenix Wright game, it's that there is always a case that is years in the making that was not solved or leads up to the case we're doing at this point. So yes. Do you want to know more about her, pal? Yes, I do. Go ahead and give me a talking point. She was the victim's manager, also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. Been 2 years since her suicide. Oh no, she's here. I'm getting sick of dealing with the one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma! You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean... I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait. Please, wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay... Quiet. If it weren't for you traitors like you, I would have won. So that's what you want to say. Who? That voice. Edgeworth? Maybe? Edgeworth! My boy. It's been a long time, Mr. Wright. This is Edgeworth? What am I gonna do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. You. How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragging it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed, to be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given up yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Huh! Still the same wild mare she always was. Edgeworth. Okay. Tomorrow's trial. I thought you and the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth had gone and died. Mr. Nick, I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for everyone that haven't seen me in years. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given it in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. Are you going to help me? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's a power of finding the truth. In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. If you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. He's such a good guy now. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Proof of the Von Karma blood. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred Von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of Von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecution trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Phoenix! Oh my gosh, he went for the neck. He went for the kill. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Why? What? You have to ask that? For truth. For justice. Well, with Francisca, she always says, I'll defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client. Exactly, for justice. To save their lives. To save your client, you say. Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there's still a lot you have to learn. Oh? Well, that's enough for now. Time when you see is coming soon enough. What do you mean? Do I have to present something to him? What do I have? Oh, wait. Profiles. We did just learn about her. What her? This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor long ago, suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Cordia's manager. A few months after that, not moments, she died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes, but there's still one riddle yet solved. There's always a riddle, her suicide note. It went missing and no one could find it. Huh. I wonder if there's a talking point because of that. Yes, the missing suicide note. Her death was most certainly a suicide. However, we could not find her suicide note. Police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. How do you know Miss Impax had written such a note? We did find traces of ink on her index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. Police think it was Juan Cordia himself that hid the note. The victim. He did want to announce something. Oh. He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person to chance to hide her suicide note. As long as her note is missing, any speculation behind this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. The suicide report, part 1 anyways. Oh. Well, can I present this suicide report? I don't like to look through the reports. Worst of all are the reports of multiple parts, like the one that has 2. What you just handed is the first part of the report. Oh, the second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. Adrian Andrew. Oh, the attempter's name. Miss Andrews. What did she do? She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. Her dependent nature. Oh. Okay, so now I wonder... Yeah, so we got the suicide report. Oh, that's right. We can go to the detention center and present her to him also. See if he knows anything. What's wrong? How much do you know? Everything. Oh, wait, no, I know nothing. Wait. Just say what you know. What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. Your personal life? I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to eat with? Yeah, exactly. Security guard, Mr. Nick, this lady. Somehow I get the feeling she's a very important person in all this. I get the same feeling. So, okay. Oh, dependent nature. I forgot to ask about this. Okay. So yeah, let's go ask about dependent nature. What's this about Miss Andrew having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews attempted a suicide was a few days after a death of her mentor. Why do you think she committed suicide or tried? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. But why would she? Well, her mentor died. Her pillar of strength, her mentor, was gone forever, that's why. Is that what they call following someone to the grave? After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. Once she finds that person, she'll do anything to keep them near. Without such an anchor, her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. That's the nature of her dependency on others. When her mentor suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. Then, that means her self-confident attitude is all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. Oh. So we get... Oh. So can I do that too now? Miss Andrews, blah, blah, blah. Wait, we've already shown him that, right? Yeah, that all looks familiar. We've already gone through all this. And the talking point. Okay. Now let's go move back to the hotel room of On Guard. Maybe we can see something else now. Yes, here, finally. Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like someone else is talking with her. Franziska von Karma. Oh, she's trying to get on our good side. Miss von Karma. What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You've got some nerve following me around. Following you? That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one who's doing the following. Pearls? No, we are following her. It looks like it. You're always following after Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting. Little girl. That's the transceiver! What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on the detective. With this, I know that fool's every move. You're evil. Golly. So that noise you heard. Feel really sorry for the poor Detective Gumshoe. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes. Think hard about what we were just discussing. Understood. Alright. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Okay, so now let's see if we can get through her locks. She had 4, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 4 locks. Okay. So let's do her motive. Okay. If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was. You're hiding things. Truth is, I'm not close to Miss Cordia. That's a lie. I have a clipping. I have a newspaper clipping. That would say otherwise, miss. You and Mr. Cordia had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even have half your wit about it, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Seems quite a few people already bought up the story. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. However, if there was a need, you'd get close to someone. Me? Need to get close to Mr. Cordia? Didn't you get close to Mr. Cordia for this person's sake? For... Yes. Her. Celeste Impacts. Your mentor. How do you know about her? There we go. 1 lockdown. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. She knows why. Look at her sweating. Right before her death, she was Juan Cordia's manager. So I believe you got close to Cordia so you could find out more about her suicide. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckracker who is a putrid third-rate tabloid. There's no mystery surrounding her death. It'd be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide resolved. Exactly. Because of the attempted suicide report or the suicide report? Okay, let's do the regular suicide report right now. She had a suicide note that was never found. It looks like the police were under the assumption that someone had hidden it. Maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Cordia. I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Cordia. 2nd lockdown. Good. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramble long enough. It's true that she was my mentor. However, allow me to say it again. Had nothing to do with me. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's a lie. That's a lie. I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that she was someone special to you. Has to be the attempted suicide report. Come on. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it, didn't you? With what? Ending your life. Yep. You look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on others. I'm very independent, ever since I came to remember. However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've been searched out, people of whom you can depend on. You were dependent on your mentor, weren't you? Which is why she passed away, you lost everything you had. 3rd lockdown, 1 more lock to go. When she passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Cordia hid the note. You thought you could recover it from him by getting close. Then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did she start this conversation on again? Why was the victim killed? Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason. Me? Your mentor was everything to you. And then she died. Maybe she is the killer. This is motive, okay? Even commit murder. Murder? Whoa! All locks down. Okay. Unlock successful. Motive. It's true, I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small, and I really have a lot of self-confidence. Don't have, sorry. Uh, I push my... I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Sanders. This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. My secret, mine and mine alone. You probably think I'm a worthless human being, right? Now don't you? All I want to know is the truth. After she passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note, and that someone was Juan Cordia. And without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Cordia to recover a suicide note? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely added fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. That's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand, yes. I have a small favor to ask. My attempted suicide, I'd like you to keep it a secret. I'll try, okay? I'll try, but if we have to use it later, I'm sorry. Miss Andrews. If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't use it. Okay, maybe we shouldn't. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Come on. Okay, we won't say anything, please. Guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through. Thank you for your discretion. Can I ask you something, Nick? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a while back now. What is on the card? Flip it again, one more time. A seashell on it. What is that card you're holding? Oh, this... I don't quite know. It suddenly appeared in my handbag. So you don't know what it's for. It's a seashell. Have I seen that before? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Honestly, don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. You need to start playing with it. Okay. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On guard in your capable hands. Okay, okay. So we got all those locks done. We got the talk for motive. Let's move around and see if... Oh! Okay. Well, I think we can gather as all we can. Well, Mystic Maya works worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a while. You're really tired, right? No, I'm okay. I'm fine. I really am. You're a small child. You need your sleep, okay? Let's go back to the law office, I guess. The hall. To the lobby. There. So, what now? Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive. The suicide note, yes. She's also one to discover the victim's body. Clever. At the radio with Maya? The transceiver? Hello? Mr. Wright co-office? Mr. Attorney! You're not answering a phone. Maya? Where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. Is you starving her? What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Maya, let me hear you. Very well. Maya, is that you? Sis. Ask my sis. Ask the sis. Pearl. Maya. He cut me off. Mystic Maya said ask my sister, didn't she? Con Phoenix, you're the hopeless one. Sorry. There, that's what we need. Okay. Mia. I have a message from Maya, so come ask me anything you want about her. Maya's situation. That's a cool way to communicate. Okay, she's safe for now. The kidnapper is the one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how do you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surrounding as I could. Okay, the kidnapper. What's he like? Okay. I don't know. Apparently Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. She didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. She's in a cellar with wine. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. Date, time, location, unknown. Okay. I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. Poor Maya. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Yeah. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Oh. The note. Huh? The seashell. Someone dropped a card here. Kind of looks like a business card. No name on it. That's the same card that the manager has. Okay. But a strange card. We got wine. Too dark to see. Barrels and bottles. And a door. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. What if there's a card like that around here? The seashell card, yes. But you still have to get out. I think you're tied up. Such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it. Okay, now to get the heck out of here. He's going to be at the door, isn't he? Wait! She got out? What? How? To be continued, I guess. Save. Okay. So, I guess Maya has gotten out of the cellar. She's opened the lock. We don't know what happened after that because it just ended. But we did get some information about the mentor of Miss Andrews, the manager, and about her attempted suicide. We also got some more information from Edgeworth that's finally back. And yeah. So, from what we've been told, we have to get a complete acquittal on the first day of trial. So, this part 2 is probably going to be a part like 2-1, 2-2, possibly more, because it's going to be a long trial. That's my guess. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We will continue on with episode 4, Farewell My Turnabout, part 2-1 trial next time. So, bye-bye.